we use a variety of digital tools when we're supporting our clients. The majority of clients that come to us actually don't already have an email address, which it counts on 2 points, because firstly they're quite isolated because they don't have the normal electronic means of communication that most people have, but it also impacts on their getting back into employment, which can be through a number of mediums. It might start with volunteering, training, going back into education, and in our lives now everything's electronic more or less, and people need to be able to access those mediums in order to be able to find work. I think for a lot of people it's quite important that they do access some of these digital tools, because, as I said previously, lots of people are quite isolated and they don't have they don't necessarily have their own internet access, and they're not always aware that they can actually access the library's internet on a Wi-Fi basis. So we're encouraging people to open an email account. We're explaining how it works for them, and that it isn't just a tool to access work, but it's also so that they can socialise and connect with other people around them, because the majority of people around them, friends, relatives, support workers, people who are very influential in their lives, can actually connect to them on email when they're not physically there. So it reduces that feeling of isolation.
So some of the digital medias we use are like email, applying for jobs on the internet, receiving information or feedback from job applications, and we also use the Facebook for social wise, whereby people get in touch with their families, get in touch with friends, even help them to make new friends, and they live feeling happy because they know this place is open for them, whereby they can come from time to time. We've helped people look for college, to go to college. We've helped people look for work, whereby even if they don't get the work, they do get a response as to a time range when they should be expecting some work.
Okay, so what digital media programs do you use, Chris?
Adobe Paintbar, Splash and Microsoft Paint.
Okay, what do you like to create?
I create CDs, supernatural themes, nature scenes, CDs and DVDs.
Brilliant. And do you find it effective for your recovery?
Yeah, I do, yes, because it's very relaxing, very therapeutic, and takes the mind off a lot of things.
Brilliant. Okay, so what digital media do you use, Jose?
Lara, the digital media I use is on my actual HTC phone device. Whenever I do take a pic, and pictures are saved on my application, which is called Dropbox.
Okay, great. And what's the best thing about using your camera phone?
The best thing about using my camera phone is just that it's compact. I mean, you can take pictures instantly, anywhere, of anything. Maybe the only disadvantages are that the battery life is not that long, and also you cannot capture the depth of field at times.
Okay, great. What do you like to photograph, and what's your inspiration?
I like to capture unusual stuff, things that are happening, things with meaning. I also like to capture the natural light reflections.
Okay, great. And how are you using your photography longer term? What's your goal?
Well, my long-term goals is I'll probably like to continue my interest in photography by attending the Saturday course, photography sessions. I also have an interview soon coming from this actual photography course that I've got going on.